When a child is playing in the sand teaches the creativity. When the child is playing with the building blocks, it teaches the critical thinking.
In preschools, we get number of activities. The number of the teacher interactions will help them learn lot many things. So AI has its role, but it's behind the teacher.
Artificial intelligence is no longer a concept reserved for technology companies or higher education. It is rapidly finding its way into classrooms, lesson planning, assessments, communication with parents, and even personalized learning experiences. While technology has undoubtedly transformed the way we teach and learn, early childhood education presents a unique challenge. The preschool years are built on play, human interaction, imagination, movement, and emotional connection. So, as AI and digital tools become more accessible, an important question emerges. How much technology is too much, and how can it be used without compromising the essence of childhood? Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education Today's think tank, powered by My School Admission. I'm your host, Nitya Krishnamurthy, and today's panel discussion explores the topic, the impact of AI and digital tools on early childhood education. AI has the potential to reduce teachers' administrative workload, personalize learning experiences, improve communication with parents, and enhance classroom planning, but at the same time, concerns around excessive screen time, children's cognitive and social development, data privacy, and the irreplaceable role of human interaction continue to spark important conversations. So, how do we harness technology without losing the magic of early childhood? To discuss this, we are joined by two distinguished leaders in preschool education. We have Ms. Rupa R., founder and director of Rio Preschool and Rio Excel Center, Bangalore. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. We also have Ms. Nivedita C., founder and principal of ABC Planet Preschool, Bangalore. Welcome, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you both for joining us today. So, to begin our discussion, Ms. Rupa, what is your opinion of AI in the context of preschool education? Could you just take us through that?
So AI, as we know, as early educators, we are training children like from 2 years to 5-year-old kids, right? So AI actually can help early childhood educators as a lesson planning partner, I can say, where it is helping teachers to plan the lessons very well, to plan activities, different kinds of activities, and also lessening the burden of teachers where they used to take lot of time to do research on having activities or planning different activities. Now even the rhymes can be taken out using the AI help, right? So the administrative work as well has been very easy because of the AI, as it's acting as an assistant to the education administrative people. But when we come to small young children, as you said, we are teaching very young minds where the interaction is very important, because if I have a 2-year-old child, right, I'm sending my child to a play home or a preschool thinking that my child will socialize with other children, right? My intention there is the socialization, because my child
Your
is
interaction is extremely
so my
important.
child is at home being alone, spending the time alone, will get bored, or we may not get that kind of attention and the learning aspects over there. But in preschools, we get number of activities. The number of the teacher interactions will help them learn lot many things. So AI has its role, but it's behind the teacher, according to me, because it supports the teacher. We don't want AI to take the role of a teacher.
Yeah, it cannot
Yeah,
replace.
it cannot at any time it cannot replace a teacher, because we are dealing with small young children where the developments are starting at this phase, right? We need different kinds of skills development in children.
So, can you be a little specific about where you believe AI can genuinely add value?
Yeah, like see, we nowadays when we are teaching children, we can have different kinds of language developments. As we know, we being Indians, the mother tongue is different, and when we come to school, the language, English language becomes important, because we have to get child ready to school. right? When we are talking about the early childhood. So here what happens is the AI is actually helping in language development of children very well, where they are coming from a background where they don't have any, what to say, the exposure about the language. Here we are giving exposure in early childhood education through different AI contents, like maybe different kinds of rhymes. Now we are not bound to use the old rhymes itself. We are coming up with new rhymes. We are coming up with new stories. Now teachers can plan different kinds of stories where a target vocabularies are planned. So depending on that, when we work, depending on the AI, we can give the better language development to children.
So it's a huge plus in the language development area. Okay. All right, ma'am. Thank you. Ms. Nivedita, coming to you. Early childhood education, as we know, is built on play, storytelling, exploration, and human connection. So, how can preschools embrace digital innovation without replacing the experiences that are most critical to a young child's development?
Actually, in the preschooler, 2 to 6 years of age, children are with us. Uh, they are different from each other. They learn different things, and some child will learn through the listening skill, some child will learn through the audio, and some child learn through the kinesthetic thing. The thing is, they learn through the hearing, watching, as well as uh, dance movements with actions and all.
Different learning
Yes,
styles.
different learning styles. When it comes to the AI, if I show the picture of elephant to a child, the child will tell it's an elephant. If I show the animated version of an elephant which is moving and it's like fully bubbly elephant which is coming along with in the forest, walking through the forest like that. So what the child will learn, the child will love that. So it's an elephant. So the child is taking out these expressions out, and they involved in the AI version of that pictures. They learn very quickly. Some kids learn through the images, by seeing the images and all. So this helps a child, those who are interested with the visual. So we can go through the AI.
So, it makes it more interesting
Yes,
for
it's
kids.
more interesting.
And has this proved to be more successful with kids in your experience?
Yes. I have an experience because with an AI version of an app, we have a story sessions. Okay, so while telling the stories, I just show some pictures to the students. They usually express themselves. Wow. It's a monkey. What's a monkey is doing? The monkey is holding an what yellow banana. So the expressions, and it's like I heard that some of the kids tells that, "Mom, it's very cute monkey," because they involve that images with the graphics like AI versions. It's in a good manner, so that the kids will learn very quickly. So nowadays, AI is playing a very important role in the preschools also.
Okay. So, Ms. Rupa, since ma'am just told us about the example of the elephant, the animated one, and the video, in this regard, I'd like to ask, how do we strike a balance between, using these AI tools for making lessons engaging, and also not letting it get to the point of screen addiction?
Yeah, so this becomes very important. Now, if we remember, few schools actually introduced the iPad kind of thing recently, like past years, and then the parents actually didn't like it, and because of that, they had to take it back. And that was the best decision, according to me, in my opinion. That's because the screen time, as we always know, right? Now, when we're talking about the AI and also the digital tools, what you're talking about, we have smart classroom boards as well, which is, you can relate it to a TV kind of version where you're not giving a screen in their hand, right? So the interactive screen will help children to be curious, to go, touch, do the activity, and as the ma'am said as of now that they start talking, they start expressing themselves. So whatever they are watching, now if it's a banana, if it's a monkey, yes, they are going to learn the vocabularies. As I said, AI is helping in language development, right? But when it comes to hand-on activities, when the child does one particular activity, there are so many things that are developing. There's a fine motor skills, right? The brain is working, the eye-hand coordination is going on. So there are different kinds of developments which are going on, will get restricted when we are going on, large amount of time is spent only based on the AI kind of education. So hand-on learning or physical play, all this becomes very important. AI is helpful, but it has a limit.
It has to be followed up by discussions and activities, right?
Yes.
And then it can be extremely fruitful.
So the teacher is the one who will be interacting. The teacher is one who is making children to repeat something, right? It's not always like, the ready-made answers are being caught on the screen and the children are repeating. So this will actually bring down your brain capacity of a child.
Correct. So, Ms. Nivedita, with today's children being raised in a technology immersed environment since day one, should preschools actively limit digital exposure, or should they instead focus on teaching healthy and purposeful use of technology since the beginning?
I agree with your question mainly. AI plays an important role, but it is a servant and it is not a boss to us. So, teacher is what teaches in the class, and the child miss all those things. For example, when a child is playing in the sand teaches the creativity. When the child is playing with the building blocks, it teaches the critical thinking. When the child is playing with the friends, it teaches them a smile, sharing, and when they are with the teacher, it teaches them the encouragement, hug, love. And when they are with a parent, it teaches them the love. So when the AI cannot replace all these things, so we as a teachers who are at the preschooler, we have to make a limited access of an AI, not only a teacher as well as a parents. So excess of screen time makes a child to reduce their critical thinking, their emotional, social development, all the holistic development will be reduced, according to me. So AI, exactly, AI plays important, but it is only a support system. It's not completely depend on the AI. And we have to raise a kids in future. We should not raise a kids to use a AI tools and digital tools. We have to raise a kids to use the AI and digital tools only for the limited access and with the creativity and with the what useful things, not to be addicted one.
But my doubt here is when we're exposing kids to screens, to AI, and then expecting them to indulge in peer interactions, is that happening? Because these days, when I'm going out, I'm seeing children in social gatherings. I always see that they're either looking at their screen, and as soon as that is taken away, they sit with a face. They do not want to speak.
What happens in the preschools is we the teachers almost we have to be have a eye to eye contact with the child. We should spend more time with the child. We have to talk with them very politely, with love, hug, giving hug.
So the bond needs to be
the
developed.
bonding should be stronger either with the parents or else with the teachers. Then only the child will like reduce the screen time. So that screen time, yes, of course, everyone at this time everyone needs a screen time.
We can't do away with it.
Yes, I encourage the parents to sit along with the child and just go with the stories, and like 10 to 15 minutes is fine per day. The remaining time let them play, so let them interact with the child. Even almost the in the preschools, the interaction will be most of all with the teachers only. So after coming to home, the parents can engage their students. Only they can spend the like with the digital tools only for the few minutes, but they have to sit along with the child.
Right, quality time
Yes.
is key. Yeah. So, Ms. Rupa, parents often ask whether technology-rich classrooms are automatically better classrooms. That's a question we see these days. So, what would you say to families who equate more gadgets with better learning outcomes?
Yeah, definitely. As I said, when you are engaging your child with the gadgets, nowadays you see there are so many apps that are helping children to learn so many things over your apps. Okay, but when we are saying the child's development, you will see the child is not getting that creativity. The child is expecting the answers, the ready-made answers from, because the app is giving you the ready-made answers, right? So the child is not going to think. So the creative thinking is vanishing, right? So the brain, when we say brain development, it's not only about the thinking or creating something and all that, but it also involves so many physical activities also. Like as I told you, the fine motor skills, gross motor skills. So whatever I'm going to touch, feel and learn, that is a different experience for a child. Now, for example, I'll tell you, when we are making a child to write alphabets, we see many apps are also helping a child to write alphabet. There, what we are seeing, there the child is not holding a pencil or a pen. The child is using the finger and tracing the alphabet. To an extent, yes. Now, the app is helping to learn the tracing part using the finger. But the writing part, the child has to get a grip or a pencil, the child has to write on the paper, on those 4 lines, right? So the reality is little different from what's going on.
And it requires the help of a human being.
Yes. So whatever the child is learning, the personalized touch from a teacher itself is very important. But AI plays a very good role as it's making things far easy for children. But it has to be a limited one.
Correct. So, Ms. Nivedita, AI can personalize learning by adapting activities to each child's pace and abilities, but could too much personalization reduce opportunities for collaborative play, peer learning, and social development? What's your opinion on this?
Yes, exactly. If you use a more AI versions, they stop taking the group activities. The child will not come forwarded to like to play games along with their friends, and they will not, when it is a group activity, they will not mingle with the like friends. They will not share the toys with their friends. This and all may affect with the child. So we have to reduce the AI, and we have to give more for the holistic development. It comes with a physical, social, emotional, and whenever we are giving some group activities for the kids to involve, so that would be better. That plays a very important role. So they learn how to share, to wait for a turn, to have some patience. So these and all they'll build by themselves. So when it comes to a social and emotional concept, AI does not replace this also. So it's all connected with the emotional. When I talk to you and you are talking to me with the eye to eye, so what, for spending 5 minutes with you saying hi and bye, the next day I feel comfortable with you. So this makes a child to be comfortable with their friends. So AI does not replace this. So they should talk each other. They should spend a time every day when they're coming to the preschool. So I hope AI should be a limited use. Sometimes, yes, I agree, when a child is not understanding in any other way to learn, yes, we can use AI, but not every time. So we have to take all the cognitive, social, holistic development, social, emotional, everything. It should be covered, and it's what a responsibility of a teacher to take care of all these things.
So, Ms. Rupa, with AI making content creation so easy now, how can educators ensure that learning remains authentic, creative, and tailored to the unique personalities of young children rather than becoming overly standardized?
See, it's very simple. Now, I want to teach some vocabularies to a child. Okay, I have a fixed vocabularies that I have to teach the child. So, I can now create a content over it. Right now, for example, I want to have a story. I want to tell a story regarding the manners. Right? So, now what will I do? I'm not finding a particular video which I want to show. I have a different perspective what I want to show. I want to build a vocabulary in a different aspect, or I want to, teach children in one particular way. So I can create it now easily using AI. It becomes very easy. Within 5 minutes, I can just create a rhyme, a new rhyme if it is required. So it's like you are just doing some magic kind of thing, right? Before you used to, hire one person for that, you used to pay him and get the things done. But now AI is saving your money as well as giving you a very good content that you can use for children as well.
So, Ms. Nivedita, looking ahead 5 years, what role do you see AI playing in preschool education? Which responsibilities should always remain in the hands of teachers, regardless of how advanced technology becomes?
Yes, I agree with this because nowadays many parents in the busy schedules they are giving their gadgets to the kids. Yes.
It's become an easy thing, right?
Yes,
Put the
easy
child
thing
in
to,
front
to
of the
put a
screen.
child on the
Yeah.
screen time and they are doing their activities and all. So this may get increased after 5 years also. As a parent, as a teachers, yes, AI plays a very important role for the teachers also. So they get the worksheets and different activities, and it's a fraction of seconds we get the all the informations. Yes, it's a very good, and the teacher can make a use of it. Remaining time they can spend that time with the kids, spending that whole time like thinking what should be done, taken, or activities and all. They can use the AI, and the remaining time they can spend with the kids with the social emotional playing time that can be concluded. And in future no one can replace the teacher's uh, place. AI, if it comes after the 5 years or the 10 years also, definitely they cannot fill the place of the teachers as well as the friends as well as the parents. As I told you, in each and every versions, they learn lots of things, the kids. And whether it's our responsibility, in future, AI is more version is coming, but it's our responsibility like teachers as well as the parents to reduce that screen time from now onwards and make a limited use, and it is only a servant, as I told. So it should not be a boss to us.
Right, absolutely.
To add to that, as like, whatever modernization is going to take over, let's understand one thing: we are human beings, right? For us, touch, feel, all these things matter a lot. The social connections, all these, as what we are seeing now, we are using it in a limited version. It can be limited to a certain limit even when we grow. Like, for administration purpose, of course, we can make very good use of it, and even when the modernization takes place, the AI will be there and it's going to be more advanced.
It's going to
Yeah.
evolve.
And that's going to help us and children as well. But always let's see, the development should not be hindered. The children's development should be, done in a better way. It should be helpful for the children's development, where again, as we are humans and human bonding is very important. So the activities, hand-on activities should be involved a lot. A lot of activities only will bring us, like we learn by doing. That's how we are. So playing is the purest form of learning. This is what we all have been believing, right? So we have played in different ways when we were younger. Now the children are playing it in a different way. But the learning is outcome of playing. So playing will be the topmost priority even after decades, I guess. And AI should be a limited version, of course, for a business purpose, or for any administrative, marketing, or getting help from AI. Of course, that will be advanced.
Right, very well said. Thank you. On that note, we conclude today's discussion. A heartfelt thank you to both our panelists for sharing such valuable insights on a topic that is reshaping the future of education. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, technology itself is neither good nor bad. It is how we choose to use it that matters. AI and digital tools can undoubtedly support educators, improve efficiency, and enhance learning experiences, but they can never replace the warmth of a caring teacher, the joy of imaginative play, the comfort of human connection, or the life lessons children learn through real world interactions. As we embrace innovation, perhaps our greatest responsibility is to ensure that technology serves childhood rather than childhood adapting to technology. The future of preschool education will not be defined by how much AI we introduce into classrooms, but by how wisely we use it to support the people at the heart of learning, our children and their teachers. Thank you for watching Education Today's Think Tank, powered by My School Admission. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more such engaging discussions with leading educators. Also, let us know your thoughts. Can AI make preschool education better without taking away the essence of childhood? Tell us in the comments below. Until next time, this is Nitya Krishnamurthy signing off.